Yeah. Welcome to the open book, where truth don't hide, stories ride, and every chapter got that power. Turn the page, now you stepping in, where real ones talk and the fake pretend. From viral heat to deep convo, we write the truth, let the whole world know. This ain't just a channel, it's a movement. The open book, every story, every voice.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the Open Book. This is your host, Lakeisha. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Merry Christmas Eve. Okay, I know some of y'all are probably out there cooking or wrapping gifts or still doing some last minute shopping. Okay, y'all know how we do. We wait till the last minute, everybody ready to go home in the stores, and we in there trying to get wrapping paper, tape, some bread, some drinks, and they're like, baby, hurry this up, okay? But welcome everyone. Let's see who we have here so far. Make sure you tap that like button. Let everyone know we are live. Hey, Buttercup, welcome. Thank you for joining and for being first in the building. Good evening. She said greetings from Patterson, New Jersey. Okay. I heard that it was cold up there as well. Hey, Terry, welcome. Merry Christmas Eve to you. And thank you so much for the disclaimer. This live is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is covered under the Fair Use Act. Information shared is alleged in our opinions as we react to various topics and people. Okay, thank you so much. Hey, T. Smith, welcome. Hey, Dee Dee is in the building. Thank you for joining. Hey, Queen Shailene is in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Miss Lady Kate Brown, Honey 5K. Thank you, ladies, for tapping in. Hi, Prophetess Green. Thank you for joining. Welcome. Let's see who else. Chat it up with G. Welcome. Thank you for joining and welcome here to the open book. Hi, Demetrius. Welcome. True Blessings is in the building. Saida. Hey, girl. Thank you for joining. Okay. Hey, Rena. Thank you for joining. Merry Christmas Eve. She said chilling. Chilling in from Memphis. Okay. Hey, Malish. Welcome, sis. And Malish, you had an awesome video. I think you did it on yesterday. So, girl, keep doing your thing. Shout out to you. Okay, so y'all, we got some stuff to talk about. Now, I've been doing some videos. We were on the road on yesterday. Hi, Melanin Queen. Thank you for tapping in this evening. And believe it or not, y'all, I gave y'all the information for the Zoom, right? Why I couldn't even get on the Zoom. I was driving, trying to get last minute stuff in the car, everything. And I totally missed the Zoom yesterday. Okay. But hey, I know my people gonna come with it. And baby, y'all did not disappoint. She said it is freezing up here in New Jersey. I heard. See, I can't do that kind of cold. Okay. Hey, Nana Forever. Good evening. Yeah, and I was on the road, and so I said, well, I guess it's almost over. By the time I got good and focused, okay, we forgetting stuff. We had to go back and get stuff. And so, family time comes first. And so we really just kind of enjoyed our road trip. And I just, was tapping into everyone's live that I could yesterday and support other content creators who are covering this story. But thank you all so much for supporting and being, first, the content creators. Shout out to the content creators who've been covering it. And also, some were boots on the ground at the courthouse on yesterday. Okay. And then also to the supporters that were also boots on the ground. Okay. And also, baby, y'all be in everything. Y'all know who, what, where, when, and how. Okay. But best believe I tap into all of my comments under my videos. Child, y'all keep up with this better than all my children, Young and the Restless, in General Hospital. Okay. I think y'all forget who told y'all what, when. Y'all just want to get it out there. And shout out to y'all. Hey, the highest point. Welcome. Okay, Melisha said the Zoom was packed. I can imagine. It was probably thousands of people on that one Zoom. Okay, so I almost thought I wasn't gonna be able to get in, which I wasn't, technically, but I was hoping that it could hold everyone. So it appears as though the Zoom did hold everyone yesterday. Merry Christmas Eve to you too, Sherry. So that's a good thing. Shout out to Miss Josephine. Thank you so much for the super sticker and for being a sponsor for tonight's live. So yesterday, um, oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, so the main thing we wanted to hear about yesterday was pretty much what was going to take place with Holly. Okay, we have been waiting on this hearing for what 2 weeks to see, what was going to happen. Hey, 71 Suburban Girl, thank you for tapping in. And so that was the main point, I should say, first of everything. Okay, that was our focus. That's what we were waiting on. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Okay, my bad. And so we're in a hotel, y'all. Okay, y'all. I got a shared space. I'm like, look, I'm on live. And so that was what we were all wanting to hear about. And so during that particular Zoom, some of the things that came up were the prosecution was pretty much going to have a continuation. Holly's lawyers asked for a trial. Okay, they are demanding a trial, and many people, we were kind of talking about that first. Do y'all think that she's going to take a plea deal or go to trial? So they have chosen to take this thing to trial. Also, one thing they ordered was DNA as well from her. Now, we talked about this lawyer before, and oh, y'all, you got to know, who you working with, right? And I'm just hoping, because she looks for loopholes, she looks for things that maybe the CPD did not do properly. I've read some of her testimonials, and people she has gotten off that were pretty much look guilty. Okay. One that we just talked about recently was a whole first degree murder client that she had. And that person had been actually out of jail since COVID and was able to get that person off. And so, not to say that that will be the same case with Holly, okay, because we are praying for justice for Romeca. But it's like you're just wondering, where is her angle? Asking for this trial, where is she going with this? What type of evidence do they have, and so forth. And so from this, the next hearing date, pre-trial hearing date, is January the 7th. For those of you who did not know that is coming up January the 7th, which is not far away, y'all. Can you believe tomorrow is Christmas? Okay. And then January will be here before you know it. Hold on 1 second. January will be here before you know it. So January 7th. And I'm hoping that we'll have another opportunity for Zoom and during that time, to watch it via Zoom again. Hey, it is what it is. Welcome. So that was, the highlight, I should say, of that moment. Okay, what we were looking for. She did not get out of jail. She had to remain in jail. Hey, SG, she had to remain there. Okay. Now, I was hearing that when she came out, now we know that I know Romeca's aunt stated that they had 100 something people going to court. Okay. So, and they were going to be decked out in pink and everything. So we know Romeca's side was full, okay, of supporters, family, friends. And so allegedly, they said when Holly came out, she had like this little smirk on her face. Now, she is the type. She said, Lovely Jim said, oh, she has good evidence. Just wait till that trial. People about to be real embarrassed. Okay. Who has good evidence? Prosecution or Holly's lawyer? Hey, Joy to the world. Welcome. Now she seems like the type, even based off of her I would never videos that she tries to save face. Okay. So even if she wasn't happy, okay, and I don't know who would be happy in the situation she's in, she's going to pretend that she was. Okay. So yeah, she's not gonna let all of them see her coming out there crying and looking sad and mad. So she will put up a good front, like, oh, things are good, things are okay. My man, he's here supporting me. We're going to get out of this thing. I'm going to beat this case. And so that's probably where she was going with that. Okay. Trying to be funny and trying to save face. So, okay, Love Christy said, I'm so glad Carlos got a 2-piece and a biscuit. Okay, we're gonna get into that part as well. Okay, we'll get there. We're gonna get there for sure. Miss Lady said it would be devastating if Holly walked. I pray the state is fully prepared. Right, Miss Lady. Thank you for that. And everyone, okay, is praying that they are prepared. I believe one supporter came in one day and had a very good comment that was a very real talk comment. And she said, if things do not go the way we all want them to go and Holly remains in jail, that's not a Romeca case situation. That's a Chicago situation. Okay. The state situation where you have to be able to come into that courtroom, okay, with a trial and prove things beyond reasonable doubt. You can't come in there half stepping. Okay. You have to come in there prepared and ready for a fight. Okay. Hey, Aisha, good evening. Okay, she said, I'll only have 5 more gifts to wrap. Okay, because I know some of y'all out there wrapping gifts. And so, that's just one thing to really think about as this thing progresses. Okay, that the state is ready, prepared for what they need to do. Carlos lost a couple of dreads from the fight. Yes. Okay. And so after that, let's head on into that territory. So after that, y'all, they said because the courtroom was so many people and filled with so many people, they let Holly's family aside walk out first. Okay, they dismissed by, I guess, this side, y'all going out. Okay, trying to stagger. We have to do that sometimes in school. It's a lot of grades that want to get into it, or if it's too tight, people don't want to, the kids don't want to keep going and so forth. You have to stagger the dismissal. So they let Holly's side go out first. Okay. Then they let Romeca's side, her family and so forth, go out afterwards. And I guess, some type of commotion, words between Carlos and Romeca's sister, allegedly, I heard, happened. And her brothers, of course, are going to step up and help to defend their sister. And so the aftermath is what we caught. Okay. Now, it's so some of the parallels between some of the things that happened after court yesterday, or some of the things on September the 8th. A lot of the video footage that we started seeing was the aftermath of when Romeca was shot. Okay. That is the part that we saw. During this particular time, we saw the aftermath of this altercation, fight, and so forth. Now, imagine being on the road and you're waiting to hear, okay, what happened with Holly? And the first thing you get in your inbox is Carlos in some handcuffs going into the courthouse. First of all, I couldn't recognize him. Okay, I could not even recognize him. But y'all, one thing that stood out to me, the irony in this is on September the 8th, during that time, and welcome everyone just coming in. Carlos had a lot of blood on his hands. Okay. Probably on his clothes, shoes. We couldn't see because the colors would have blended in. Now, it's so ironic that during that time, handcuffs were never put on Carlos. He was never taken to jail. Okay. Now, yesterday, during this whole brawl, fight, altercation, whatever you choose to call it, that was the first time I've seen him in actual handcuffs. Now, he has a record, so I'm pretty sure it's not new to him. But this was the first time. And I said, man, now they were quick to take him in handcuffs right now, but y'all couldn't take him down when Romeca was unalive right there on the street and he had blood on his hands. He should have been taken right along with Holly. Okay. But hey, I was happy nonetheless. I was happy nonetheless to at least see him in some form of handcuffs. Now, they got me a little too excited because I thought he was going in there because of something to do with the trial when I first got the picture, okay, of him. And I'm like, well, did something come out during the hearing that they're taking him now to jail too? I didn't know what had happened, okay? And so then, y'all, after that is when you started seeing video after video of the moments that transpired during that time, okay? And like I said, it was pretty much during the aftermath of that. Happy holidays to you too, Raymel. The highest point said, I'm so happy that the Wicked Witch is still locked up, and the Grinch who stole Christmas got his noodle knocked. Not the Grinch who stole Christmas got his noodle knocked back, okay? Because she was being held by him and it splattered onto him. Yeah, I'm curious to know, is there more to that? Okay, he has a whole lot on him. Now, that's a possibility of it happening like that. Yes, something not right with that. Yes, okay. Hey, Latte Girl, welcome. Thank you for tapping in and joining. I'm glad I got a mod in the building. Thank you. Look, I knew everybody busy. I didn't even reach out to y'all. Say, if I got to be my own mod, I'll be my own mod tonight. Okay, but thank you for joining, Latte. All right, so I wanted to show a video. Shout out to Criminal Villains, Gigi, and most of you all probably know her. But y'all, this video here, I loved it for the simple fact, towards the end, I want y'all to listen to the AI version of this thing. Because, baby, I was driving, and when I heard this AI version of the things that took place at that court and the way he says it, it took me out of here. Okay. I almost got into a wreck. I was so tickled. Okay. So let me pull this up right quick. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, here it is.
Carlo just got his beat by my motherfucking brothers. I done missed all that. Can I go to my mom?
If your mom over there,
My OG over there, man. My mom over there.
Stay over here. I don't need you going over there and creating more.
All right, just don't touch me, G.
Just stay back. Stay
Don't touch me. I'm on the sidewalk. I'm on the sidewalk. I'm on the sidewalk.
I got him. Get fuck over here. What you doing? Away from him. They said move, just move.
I'm doing just that.
All right, just move out that way now.
And also, shout out to Travel Island because it looks like this video that Gigi shared which I'm sharing, some Travel Island. So shout out to her as well. She's on it. She posts a lot of the different videos that we see and pictures and so forth. So shout out to her as well. But I love that he complied with the police officers. I know tensions during this time, y'all, were very high. And this is his family, okay? One thing, if you think about it, this family was showing up for each other when they felt like there was danger. And if we think back to September the 8th, Romeca, this is one thing I usually highlight, y'all. It was 2 against 1, and one had a weapon. Okay, Romeca in that moment was there by herself. Her family, her friends were not there that day. And I can only imagine, the heartache they still have thinking about that. Okay. So you can only imagine if I'm here and I have y'all here, one's holding me, this big strong man is holding me. Oh, 71 Suburban Girl, I saw it. Thank you so much, sis. I did watch that today. You can imagine how much in fear she was. On this particular day, baby, you have a whole army. Okay. if one about to fight, we all fight. Okay. But see, that particular day, she did not have anyone there with her. Okay. So I want y'all to keep that in mind as well.
How ass here, you think you sweet? Bitch, over there, monkey as hell. You wear that bitch ass now. Y'all think them dreads don't... Yeah, y'all think them dreads don't say y'all.
Where'd my brother go?
They locked him up. Him and, what's that?
Fuck, man.
Fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all study, they asking us to leave, we leaving. They study antagonizing fucking with us. Come on, we can't leave. He study stopping saying shit. He never fought. That we did everything they said.
So as you could tell, Romeca's sister is saying we did everything they said, that he is antagonizing us. Okay. Now it's also alleged, I saw this on Travel Island's page, that he came into the courtroom doing another fist bump. Okay, the little fist bump, trying to antagonize the family, saying little things. Now, y'all, to me, in my opinion, he's known for that. Okay, think about the videos that we've been seeing with Romeca. Okay, the ones that were being put out to show her in this unfavorable light. Those were reaction videos. Okay, she was reacting to what you had done. Okay, in those videos. So best believe it's in him to get a reaction. If he does little things, he probably knows, oh, if I do this, then they're going to do this. Okay, you try to throw a rock and hide your hand. We saw that on multiple videos. Even recently, when Q had shared that video of Romeca holding the wood, y'all, I never know what to call it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It looked like a cross or something. Okay. At first, we were just seeing a short part of that video. But then the longer version of the video was showing that once again, she's saying he's lying about being blocked in and so forth, right? Now, in that video, you're catching her reaction. And we don't know if she picked that up to defend herself in that moment. Okay, because we don't have the whole thing. We don't have what he said prior to the reaction. Okay, even with her getting out of the car that time, we don't have what happened before he started recording her getting out of the car. Okay, Carlos is immature and miserable. Right, Eric Carey, and welcome, sis. Hey, Derica. Okay, we don't have the whole thing. So in this, if they told y'all can go, then y'all should have left. Why are you lingering? Okay. Why are you still there? And if you're doing a little whispering or saying little snide remarks and so forth, I believe that. Okay. I truly do. Now, I don't know what I was said, but I believe that he would try to get a reaction. Now, some people have stated, and this is, speculation or opinion based, that because he's now in the situation where he's trying to get custody or visitation with his son, that he could potentially try to get a reaction from the family to show, oh, my son is with this family and they're acting like XYZ. Okay. Like he's very calculated. He tries to think things through, but being calculated doesn't mean that you're always right or that you're smart. Okay. That doesn't mean that just because you try to think about some stuff and let me try this and get a reaction. That does not make you smart. Okay. Debbie said Carlos is a coward and stalked her until he could get Romeca by herself. In order for Holly to unalive Romeca, it was premeditated murder. Carlos needed a reaction. Thank you, Debbie. Yes, I totally agree with that. And for the simple fact, y'all, that allegedly they were over at the school first. So if you had something to say to her, why didn't you say it over there? Y'all had already pulled up. Okay. Was it too many witnesses right there in that moment? Too many cameras right there in that moment, right there on school property? But yet and still, you go over across the street. Romeca makes a U-turn. Okay. Now, right here with the little skirt sound of the car sounds like a quick stop. Okay. We don't know what happened right there in that moment. But it was a moment when her son was not with her. Her family and friends were not around her. And she was by herself. Okay. We know that in order to get certain reactions, he's been doing it a long time. They have been together a long time. He knew which buttons to push. In most of the videos that we have heard, she's constantly saying, all you do is lie. Okay. We see that. We see that. We're almost saying some of the same things over and over that she said, like it's an echo. That Dom said, for some reason, the thought that Carlos will be picked up on Christmas Day keeps crossing my mind. I don't believe in superstition, but my feelings has been right many times, or many though, not all times in life. Wow. We shall see. Okay. 40 and never growed up and not father ready. Right. A mature, happy man isn't whispering, pointing, fighting women. A real man would have never let the two ladies' beef go that far. Exactly. Empress Awakened said, exactly. I know Romeca was so afraid for her life when that B.A. Carlos and Holly attacked her. And another thing I said this before, Car had on a bulletproof vest. People kept saying it was a weight vest. Yeah, I don't know about this part. I kept looking too, y'all, and I can't say for sure. Once Carlos put his hands on Romeca, that set the stage for Holly to step in and unalive Romeca. Yeah, I believe that too. Somebody that was at court said Holly walked out into the courtroom smiling. I don't know. It was a smile to look strong or a smile happy to see her people. That's possible. It could have been happy to see her people too. Yeah, that's possible.
Walked out of here, you walk right out of here and say some slow shit. Fuck out of here. Who the fuck gonna keep letting somebody keep talking straight to them, act like they wanna fight them? We ain't ever trying to fight them. He did everything he told us. Right, he walked out on the same bullshit after they told us to leave and we left. Fuck. Ain't nobody attacking us, man. We did with everything they said to do. I don't give a fuck. I told her you should have told your clients to leave.
I went through this last year with my brother. I lost my brother. We went through the same thing. We still doing it.
We doing everything they telling us to do, and they still fucking with us, and now we gotta be in the wrong. Fuck. They ain't lose they family. We lost motherfuckers. They still ain't none of they people dead. Man's here. Fuck out of here. Man, you thought it was sweet.
And we got to understand.
And whoop both of them.
We have to understand too, y'all, that it's a lot of raw emotion. This just happened in September. Okay. We are at this time, we was 2 days away from Christmas. And as they've stated, this was a huge time for their family every year that they celebrated Christmas. So you trying, and I can only imagine, okay, not to be all in emotions, but y'all, we are human. People don't have emotions. That's their family, okay? So you got to understand, you're trying to fight for justice, which is now a public, okay, thing. This is not like them privately doing this. You have people around the world watching this take place. Okay, so they're in the middle of fighting for justice for Romeca and also in a point of grieving. Okay, now you trying to do the right thing because you're trying to get justice for your family member. Then you have someone coming in there that you felt at first was supposed to be family, that was supposed to care for her, that was supposed to protect her in the midst of something like that happening. They're walking into the courtroom, giving this fist bump, trying to be seen, whatever he was doing, and then trying to say little slick stuff. Okay, everyone has a breaking point. Everyone, we got to respect that part of it. Like, just leave us alone if we're trying to do the right thing. And if you're coming over here bothering us and taunting us, okay, it's only going to go so far that we're going to let you do this. Romeca brother looks just like her, so handsome. Yes. Debbie said, I don't understand why Carlos ain't in jail. That's puzzling me. Who in the justice system do Carlos know? The timing that it took to arrest Holly up until now, the unaliving of Romeca was premeditated, right? And let me say this, because see, I already knew after that happened that he wasn't going to be in jail long. Okay. Now, and I don't even know if it was like a full arrest thing. Now, something else I thought about too. Now, remember I said this was the first time we saw him in handcuffs, because the time when they needed to put him into handcuffs, they didn't. Okay. Now, I heard that there were like 4 people on him during that time, beating his behind. Right? They had the best of him. Child, I started thinking they put him into handcuffs to get him up out of there and to protect him. Okay? Now, if that doesn't scream something is off, I don't know what is. You mean to tell me the time this man was supposed to go in handcuffs and y'all never put him into handcuffs? Now, they getting the best of him. Oh, now y'all want to put him into handcuffs and get him out of there? Why is he so protected? And why is he, I agree, not in jail yet? Okay, that is a very valid question. Miss Lady said, it's so sad. Carlos needs to leave them alone. He has been antagonizing them from the very start, having Ladre putting out the videos of Romeca. He has to be stopped. Right. Hey, Cindy, it's crazy work. Hopefully CPD has enough to come pick him up, because the longer the delay, the more damage he will cause. That's a good point. Merry Christmas, Frodo's. Carlos and Holly was supposed to be arrested at the scene of the crime with Romeca's blood on their hands. That makes sense. I'm trying to make it make sense, Debbie. I don't know. Okay. Hey, Bam Bam. I think that the family has shown so much restraint. Yep, I agree. Lord knows they are better than my family and myself. I doubt that we could hold on like this. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Tyrese with the T. A lot of young women have no knowledge of a warlock and wicked demonic soul, which is Carlos. He's always throwing up satanic symbols. Ooh, okay. Clock it, Debbie. I'm telling you, something's just not right with that.
Came out the cut and they said, well, what the fuck it looks like? He came out the cut. All I see is chickens. Look at him put somebody's shit open. I don't know what happened.
That nigga just told me to go to the car and go grab his phone.
Was promised. Yeah. What you talking about? You think you tough? You want to run up on these dudes? Who hit her? What happened?
Something right there?
Promised around a year ago.
Carlos just got his ass beat.
We gonna see Meeks for the rest of your life, bitch. You know we got it on us. We been quiet for too long, bitch. We been quiet too long. You pussy ass nigga. You steady ass nigga. We gonna see Meeks for the rest of your life, bitch. That's why that bitch hollering, bitch. You pussy ass nigga. You should have told me who the fuck we know. I'm not leaving till my mama.
They started fucking with us. This like that. This like that, nigga. This like that. That nigga started playing. That nigga walked out and started fucking with my brother.
You gonna see Meeks for the rest of your life, bitch. You gonna see Meeks for the rest of your life, bitch. You know we got it on us. We been quiet for too long, bitch. We been quiet too long. You pussy ass nigga. You steady ass nigga. You gonna see Meeks for the rest of your life, bitch. That's why that bitch hollering, bitch. You pussy ass nigga. You should have told me who the fuck we know.
Before I even get into anything else, I need y'all to
Now, y'all, y'all got to check out this part. It's the way he's saying certain things that had me tickled, but it's like this AI voice that is kind of giving like a summary of some things that took place that day.
sit down because I'm about to tell you exactly what happened in court today. Not rumors, not spin, what actually went down. I'm going to tell you how Carlos got how the mask slipped in front of everybody, and how the same man who's been lying to women for years finally ran into consequences he couldn't talk his way out of. This is not a recap. This is a reckoning. Today was supposed to be a court day. Paperwork, orders, legal procedures. That's what it was supposed to be. Instead, it turned into a public exposure of arrogance, deception, and pure evil behavior that people are no longer willing to tolerate. And the reason it exploded the way it did is because Carlos has been playing both sides for years, lying to women, manipulating emotions, and thinking he could keep everyone confused forever. Today's court appearance reopened wounds that never healed. And instead of showing humility, remorse, or even basic respect, Carlos and Holly allegedly showed up smiling. Let me say that again slowly. According to witnesses, Holly Johnson was smiling and smirking at Romeca's family inside the courtroom. Carlos was too. Not nervous smiles, not uncomfortable smiles. Smiles that said mockery. Smiles that said entitlement. Smiles that said, we think we got away with something. And that's when evil got loud. People inside that courtroom say Carlos was staring at Romeca's family with hatred, not grief, provoking them with his eyes, his posture, his attitude, acting like he was untouchable.
What if you could taste the movies?
We turned that idea into an
$11.3
$11.3 million business with Wix.
Acting like
the funny part was when he said he got his ass whipped. Okay. I said, wait a minute, AI talk like that. Okay, and that he did. Okay. I think everybody, although we don't condone or promote violence, okay, I'm not saying that. But after seeing, the picture of Romeca's eye bruised so many times over and over, knowing that he was holding Romeca on September the 8th, how Romeca lost her life, I think a bit of everybody in that moment rejoiced. Okay? Everybody was happy in that moment. Now, we don't promote or condone any violence, of course, okay? But hey, we do believe in principles where you reap what you sow, okay? Whatever you put out, what seeds you put out into the atmosphere, child, can come back when you least expect. That's how I look at that, okay?
the pain in that room didn't matter, acting like the courtroom belonged to him. The judge noticed. The judge tried to stop it. The judge asked Carlos multiple times to come down to the front of the courtroom to de-escalate the tension. 3 times, 4 times. Carlos refused. He didn't want to move. He didn't want to comply. Because men who live in deception hate being told what to do. David, the man Carlos showed up with, eventually moved and sat with Holly's family. But Carlos stayed planted where he was, allegedly because he felt powerful in that moment. And what makes this even more disturbing is that Romeca's male family members were outside the courtroom while her female family members were inside. And that's who Carlos was allegedly targeting with his intimidation.
Now, if the men on that side of the family, right, Romeca's side, were outside, sir, why are you inside? Okay? Why are you inside and your boy, your friend, inside the courtroom? If the judge is trying to keep the peace, why are you not trying to comply and do what the judge is asking you to do? See, that in itself lets me know that there were ulterior motives, things that were going about in his mind, in my opinion. Okay? Because you would have been trying to keep the peace. That's the least you could do for this family. Okay? That's the very, when I tell you very least, I mean just like a very small morsel of what you could do for this family and trying to keep peace. But see, right now he's in his feelings. He wants to see his son. Okay, think about that, y'all. He just shared the video the other day of him at DCFS in there, in his feelings, upset that he could not see his son. So he has this, you got to consider this at the forefront of his mind. Now, what is his payback? Because all he's trying to do is think of himself and what he wants, not what's going to keep the peace, not what's going to make the family look good, you know, for the betterment of his son. His son is currently with the family. No, he's trying to think, how can I get my lick back? How can I do what I truly want to do? How do I get what I want? Okay, Boogie Bella said, I'm trying to figure out why Holly's family responded with threats for January court day because Los and David got beat up. What that have to do with them unless David being a Brown is the link? I don't think they're related though. I think he answered that, but did you see some threats? I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that part. And welcome, Boogie Bella. This man is horrible. How do he think people are supposed to feel about him after he has caused Romeca to be unalive and to this day have not shown no type of remorse since day one? Right. Let's see. The rap industry is operated by higher ups, elites. Once you give up that in other favors, they are sent out to collect souls and also selling organs, harvesting. It wouldn't surprise me if he's into it. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Black Paris, welcome. Thank you for tapping in. Look at Joy. Y'all, Joy been cutting up in those comments under my videos. She said, I promote and condone street justice. Look at Derica. You've been cutting up too. Okay. Y'all have me tickled. Carlos didn't acknowledge the judge request at all, and Carlos didn't. Hold on. Carlos didn't comply. Carlos had no respect for the judge. Carlos is being protected for now until otherwise. Okay, clock it. Hey, isn't she lovely? Welcome. It's Holly's aunt who is instigating the threats on her Facebook page. Oh, okay. I haven't seen that. Hey, Roz, welcome. Thank you for tapping in.
Women,
wow.
Grieving women, mothers, sisters, family members already carrying unbearable loss. That tells you everything about his character. Once court ended and the doors opened, the tension didn't die. It followed them outside. According to witnesses, Carlos allegedly began speaking aggressively and disrespectfully to one of Romeca's female family members. That's when Romeca's male relatives stepped in to protect her. Not to start trouble, to stop it. And instead of backing down, Carlos allegedly said the dumbest thing a man can say when he's surrounded by grief and rage. He told him, "You ain't gonna do shit." That was the moment God stepped out of the way and let consequences handle it. All hell broke loose. Carlos was dragged. Witnesses say he ended up with a busted lip, soaking wet clothes, and visible injuries. The same mouth that had been smirking was bleeding. The same body that had been puffed up in court was on the ground. Law enforcement stepped in.
Ground.
And now here's the part that makes this story spiritual, not just legal. Carlos is locked up, and Holly Johnson is locked up too. The same Holly who was allegedly smiling at Romeca's family. The same Holly who stood beside Carlos while Romeca's name hovered over that courtroom like judgment. Locked up. This is what happens when people confuse arrogance for power. This is what happens when liars believe they're untouchable. This is what happens when evil forgets that God sees everything. Romeca doesn't get to speak anymore. But today, Her name spoke loudly, and the smiles that people thought nobody would notice were noticed. The behavior that people thought would be ignored was recorded. And this story is not over. It's just started telling the truth.
Okay. It is still justice for Romeca. I'm telling you, y'all, that is very, very telling. And if those threats have been made, that's not going to make matters better, because what can happen is if things are too tense, sometimes the judge can even try to limit who can come, inside of the court and so forth. And so far as things have been going great, where it hasn't been any issues, and then they opened it up to everyone can be on the Zoom and so forth. And welcome everyone just coming in. We don't want anyone else to lose their lives. Okay. What we do want is justice to be served for everyone that was involved in the unaliving of Romeca Meeks Blackman. Whoever, because it did come out that it was allegedly multiple people. I'm gonna just say 8. Okay, that's what was stated. Now I don't know who those other people are, but my thing is, whoever was involved in this, that we hope and pray that justice is served. Okay, the same Holly is going to get life in prison. Did he say his clothes was wet? So did Carlos wet a bit? Wait a second, did he? Because it wouldn't surprise me if he did. Okay, with all those people on him, Lord, it would not surprise me if he wet his pants. Okay, now I don't know that to be true or fact. Okay, but it probably scared him. If you haven't seen, let me pull up this video and show y'all. He had gone live last night showing his face, after court. And so, here is a glimpse of the damage that was done. Okay. My husband chose the song for that short. I was like, you petty. Okay. But see, once again, that is coming on to live trying to get some sympathy. I don't know who he thought he was getting sympathy from, with a busted lip and his face, the side of his face bruised. Look, Romeca had a black eye. Okay. She had a black eye. And I'm pretty sure she did not want that to happen as well. Okay. Did Holly's attorney ask for him not to sit with them because it was a bad look? That may have been why he was salty. Oh, I don't know. What's wrong with that man acting like that in court? He tried to throw the court off. Yes. And you know what, Mahogany, you bring up a good point too. But see, it didn't happen in court. I'm glad it didn't, because that could have, deterred things. Because when people were saying the next date was January the 7th, I was thinking to myself, oh, shoot. So what they were trying to do yesterday didn't happen because, I wasn't able to be on the Zoom. So I was like, oh, okay. Because sometimes kids, what they will do is pull the fire alarm bell. They'll call schools with bomb threats and things like that if there's about to be a test or finals and things like that. So I was like, well, was this to deter something that was going to happen? Or, what was the reason behind this? Because it didn't happen the last time. Okay. Now, after this, tensions grow. Okay. Hey, Angel, welcome. Yes, girl. I don't know. He did it. Hey, it wouldn't surprise me when you have 4 people on top of you. Okay. The black eyes don't show up to the next day. Tell him to come live today. Right, Tyrese? Okay, let's see what it looked like today. Okay, because it will probably be a little puffier. Okay. They did say he was under the influence of alcohol. And you know what, Honey 5K, it wouldn't surprise me because even the day of Romeca's death, okay, when she was unalive, well then his didn't say sober. Okay, the whatever they call it, your state that you're in. His said unknown. I don't know why his said unknown. So y'all don't know if he was drunk on some drugs, some pills, okay, or anything that day. Y'all put for the other witnesses that they weren't, that they were sober. So how come his wasn't sober that morning? Why wasn't that information put up on there? Okay, for him. We're just trying to understand. He should be charged not giving any agreement. I was cracking up with the songs to the videos, and Key's song was James Brown. Oh, let me show y'all this one, Lord. Hey, Brittany. Hey, sis. Oh my gosh. So, okay, this one came out. I saw this morning. Yesterday, his friend that was fighting for him in all of the chats, David Brown, was there with him in court. I always think it's his bodyguard. I don't know, like they're always together and stuff like that. And he's putting, his whole life on the line for this guy, like, ooh, yeah. And, it's a lot of, I can't even be serious on this part. It's just a lot. Like, you got to sit in court with them up under him. Then people were saying he was going and running into Holly's mom's arms. What was that about? Man, y'all showed no grace. Yesterday, baby, y'all showed no grace for nobody. Okay. Carlos, he got a black eye. He needs to take that hat off, right? Tavany, come on now. He probably had some bruises, some big knots up under that cap. Okay. I said he was being petty. So let me pull up this other video. So Carlos was saying, his friend David was saying he had so many people around him and was trying to fight him that day. So it was hard to fight them off of him, because he's trying to help his boy. Okay. This is his boy. This is his man, his boy. He's trying to help defend him. He's trying to knock everybody off. Now, once again, y'all, we got a cameraman here recording. Okay. Like I said, these people show up and show out with all of the recordings and so forth. Seems like in Chicago, baby, y'all are ready with the cell phone footage. Now, one thing we need y'all a little more ready, because why are we getting the aftermath of everything? Okay. Y'all had one job. Y'all had one job to do. I have yet to see a video where it was up close and in action. Okay, we're kind of seeing it all to the side, far away, the camera angle somewhere else, turning over and over. I haven't gotten a really good view of this, okay? Because I think a lot of people have wanted to see that. But shout out to y'all, you still got some type of footage. So his boy was trying to help him out. He was trying. But y'all, I guess these 20, 25 people, 30 people was just too much for him. Okay, let's take a watch.
Where
the cameraman?
Yo, hey, calm down.
They got him hard.
Yo, hey, calm down.
Any violence or anything of that sort, but we do believe, what goes around comes around. When you put yourself in certain positions, that certain things may catch you off guard and happen. Okay, so that caught him off guard, child. He said that he lost 2 dreads. Now, I don't know who took those dreads. Someone said they may put it up like they put those, the deer, when people kill deer and they put those little heads up on the wall. Someone said that they probably going to use those 2 dreads as souvenirs. Okay, give that man those 2 dreads back. He needs those dreads. How do you lose 2 dreads and it didn't even look like he was involved that heavily in that fight. Then you have people saying that they were going to George Jefferson. I'm trying to be serious, y'all. They were saying they were trying to George Jefferson that man. Okay, the top part of his head. Hey Becca, welcome. Meet me at the mall. It's going down. Meet me at court. Okay. I was like, wait a second. So, I mean, it just looked like he got caught off guard. I think he was trying to help him. Then you had people saying he was running to his car. And he said he wasn't running to his car. He had to make a decision in that moment. Was it Los or him catching the case? Okay. He said he gonna go with it's gonna be Los. He said it's gonna be Los. he by himself on this. He said he by himself, child. He was trying to get to that car so fast. Okay, he got inside of that car, child. He was on a live. He was smoking his hookah. I didn't even know they had those in cars. I know I've seen him on live, before where he's at home smoking it and stuff like that. But I didn't know that you could carry those in your car. I don't smoke them, so I didn't know. But baby, they had that man smoking that hookah in the car, and all of that. I mean, it was very traumatic, I think. Creepy Los is doing some kind of spell work because how is it he has these grown men acting like this? I have no idea, Angel. No idea. What dude is doing all of that? Shout out to Trinisa for the super sticker and for being a sponsor for tonight's live. Thank you so much. Joy said, has anyone noticed that the same energy David has for Q is the very same energy Holly had for Romeca? No, I hadn't thought about that. Yes, Debbie, that took me out. Debbie, that took me out. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Oh my goodness, hey Lachelle, they were gonna fall off anyway. Girl, give that man those dreads back. Hey Nicole. Carlos doing all that cocky stuff, thought he could taunt Romeca's people. Yeah, I'm telling you. That's why they were saying this is not that. Okay. We got a whole group of people here. You don't want to play those games. And y'all just pray that, no, I don't want anyone to lose their life. Okay. We don't want anything like that to go down. But sometimes you gotta know who you're dealing with. Like everybody not gonna go for you doing that. Okay, and people are gonna protect themselves. So holy child, I just that was crazy work. Them dreads were already on their way out. David was on somebody's panel talking about he not ducking no fades or running from nobody. And then the video came out. He got his rock and running for his life. Okay, girl. That's the thing. See, sometimes people don't know that there is video evidence of things. Okay. And see, you have to also watch those hats because hats will take the top part of men's hair out. They can't wear hats too much because it can take it out. So maybe he had been wearing hats a lot, and then that could be, the top of why the top kind of looked like that. Child, I'm done. Nicole, girl, I am done with that. So yeah, hopefully, he probably got some bruises too today in a little, puffed up cheek or because I think he got him look like, that was that left side. I think he got him on that left side. So he probably got some bruises and a little swollen face up under there as well. Okay. Now, after all of that, y'all, Romeca's mom, because I know that was very traumatic because now you have drama and fighting and all of this chaos after court. Okay. And Romeca's mother, Miss Tina, she did make a post after that. All you could see was David's forehead. Girl, Karen, Okay. And I wanted to share with you all, if you have not seen, hey Shelly, hey sis, happy holidays to you too. Joy said, David said, he who runs away, he who runs away lives to see another day. Come on now. Okay, he said, baby, okay. In that moment he had to decide: is it Los or me? Is it Los or me getting the record? Is it Los or me? Ooh, it's you. He said he getting out of there. Okay. All right. So I wanted to show y'all. Miss Tina did make a post yesterday after everything transpired. She did go to her Facebook page and she made a post. So I wanted to read for y'all this post of what is stated. If you haven't seen it, excuse me. She said, I cannot pretend that today did not hurt. My family is carrying a heavy weight. Hold on, let me make sure y'all can see it big enough. Okay. Hi, Mrs. E. Okay. She said, my family is carrying a heavy weight, especially during the holidays, a time that was always special to my daughter. My grandson is struggling deeply because his mother is not here, and this season reminds him of that loss in ways that are painful and overwhelming. As a grandmother and a mother, my heart is broken and exposed right now. What I want the world to understand is that today reopened wounds for our family. Emotions were intentionally disturbed at a time when we are grieving, healing, and trying to protect a child who has already endured far too much. We are asking for space, dignity, and respect as we navigate this process and safeguard our peace. We are also following what the attorneys advise to prevent any more chaos through this difficult time. And that was one thing that even her daughter stated in the video is we're doing what they asked us to do. We could hear her saying that during that time. Okay. So they were trying to do what, the lawyers wanted them to do. And then she said, our family is committed to healing. We are leaning on therapy, on one another, and on God as we move forward. I ask everyone to pray for us. Pray that this process is fair. Pray that there is no more violence, no more harm, and no more pain directed toward our family. Pray that we are protected as we seek justice so that my grandson can grow surrounded by love, stability, and care. In honor of my daughter, I'm asking everyone to choose love over violence. Please do not promote or glorify any form of violence in her name. When you speak her name, think of me as her mother and think of her son who is young online and able to see the things being said and shared. He deserves protection, not more trauma. I love you all. Let us continue to paint the city pink for Meeks with love, justice, unity, and God leading the way. Okay. And so that was one thing that she stated on yesterday after, that had taken place because she doesn't condone that, y'all. And she has been very peaceful as much as possible online with her presence throughout this process. Okay. If you think about it, since September the 8th, and she has every right to feel this way. You would think that she would post angry posts or being upset, how this is unfair and so forth. But she's done nothing but show grace. She shares Romeca's picture. She shares justice for Romeca. She shares her Bible scriptures. Okay, when she's going to be at a certain place and doing something fun, or when she went, out of town with Amir and so forth. Like that's her place, her safe place. And so we could tell that she is a woman of grace, of courage, of strength. Okay. It takes a lot of strength to be like that, y'all. Even when you want to just go into cussing everybody out. We haven't seen that from her. And so yesterday, after that, we could tell that bothered her and she wanted to come out and speak on that. Cindy said, This is an emotional time for them. This dude don't care. He really don't have no feelings, and he is showing that. Right, right. Okay. Let's see. That Dime said, I lost my niece and her 2-year-old son due to a ninja. So her post had me crying ugly. Right. Mm-hmm. Justice for Romeca. Yes. And condolences to you because, and that's one thing someone said under one of my videos earlier is, the holiday season it's a time of joy, cheer, and so forth. But yeah, the reality is everyone doesn't feel like that. Some people are going through grief, missing loved ones. They've been through trauma. And so let's consider that, keep our, thoughts and prayers with each other during that time. So if anyone in here has lost anyone and maybe you're missing someone, my heart goes out to you. Prayers for comfort for you and strength during these holiday seasons. Because I know that this is a trigger for those people and for anyone. Because I know today I was talking to some of my family and, we were talking about my mom and so forth. And so I was like, oh, yeah, you try to just breathe through it. Sometimes if you have a moment and you're triggered, go with the wave. Just go with the wave of grief. Lindsay said, David was talking all that mess about Keys and Q, but then got tossed by a little short guy. Okay, that's girl. It's crazy work. It's crazy work. So then, y'all, I also shared this moment because this was such a sweet moment that Chi-Town, the community, has also shown up and shown out on behalf of Romeca's son, little Amir. Okay, and he got a huge blessing. Okay, so I wanted to show this short video as well.
Heart of that case got a Christmas surprise at his home. 4 tow trucks decorated like reindeer pulled up out front. Chicago police escorted them, as you see. The trucks were packed with toys and electronics. This was all for Carlos Smith. He's just 7. His mom was Romeca Blackman, who was killed in that shooting Tia just talked about. Now, he is being raised by his grandmother. She is grieving. She is struggling to make ends meet. This surprise was all about giving Carlos a break from all of that.
He raised a gentleman. He opened doors for women. He's overprotected of women, especially his grandmama right now. And he's very smart. He's on the honor roll.
And although this won't, bring her back, this won't, do anything from that aspect. It will at least hopefully, bring some type of positivity and add some type of a positive moment to, this young man, and your family.
Well, the whole thing was put together by Early Walker. He saw there in E&R Towing. They also gave the family a check for $3,500 to help with Carlos's care.
Oh my gosh, that is such a blessing. I'm so if you want to see that full video in its entirety, it is under my videos from this morning. But that was such a blessing that they were doing that for little Amir and his grandmother. So many people, y'all, have been showing up and showing out on his behalf, whether it's sending gifts or money. And we know, like he said, that cannot bring Romeca back. However, we hope that it's I call things a good distraction, where God has different ways of being a blessing so that it takes your mind off of what you're going through and makes things just a little easier. So we pray that for him. David, please don't tell nobody. Wait, David, please didn't nobody get taser? You making excuses for them punches. Oh, he said he did. I didn't see a taser being brought out. I didn't see that. I thought David could fight because he talks on the panel so tough. But see, it's different when proof comes out. He was running like a track star. Not running like a track star. Okay. Let's see. I lost my cousin 2024. She was in a bad car wreck August 5, 1 month. Turn it down. 1 month ago. I talked to her on the phone. Oh no, Tiffany, condolences to you too. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Carlos is a narcissistic individual who has no empathy whatsoever. and their targets are women, period. Carlos is a very mentally sick individual. I saw that last night. That's so awesome. I know that's right. The city showed up and showed out. Merry Christmas, Amir. Yes, I've heard that, but he talked so tough, like he can beat up everybody, but was on video running and getting beat down. Okay. Baby, that video proof is not nice. Okay. Yes, what a blessing. And also shout out to the open book sponsors that put together donations to get Amir gifts. And there was a blanket, y'all, that came in right before I left. So I will be mailing that off this Saturday. Okay. Because baby, Amazon, I know they working hard. Okay, but I told my husband earlier, because even some of my own kids' gifts came when we weren't at home. And so next year I just got to be on it when I order my stuff, so it comes before the Christmas week. Okay, because they taking forever with certain things. But y'all, when I saw that blanket, oh my goodness, oh my gosh, let me show y'all. For those of you who haven't seen that, it really warmed my heart. And y'all, he can cuddle with this blanket. And I just hope that it really, really touches his heart. And I know also we've already sent off 2 bears for him from Build-A-Bear. And one of the bears, Romeca, sings happy birthday to him. So if you wanted to see that, I also have a video of that underneath my videos, so you can watch to see what the bear does. But this is the blanket.
Troubles will be out of sight.
I wanted to mute the music because you can do that on shorts, but not on lives. But yes, y'all, it just basically says when you really miss me, hug this blanket tight. I'm sending you my love morning, noon, and night. And so that is a picture of Romeca kissing the side of little Amir's face. And y'all, let me get that off. I'm not trying to be all up in the fields, up in the live tonight. David got rocked. Okay. He says, she lovely said, peace, love, and blessings to Amir and the family. Yes. Tyrese. Let's see. David is a runner. He's a track star. I know you heard that song. Girl, I have heard that song. Okay. He is. I'm telling y'all. So then, y'all, the police was out there with the tasers, but nobody got tasered. Not even a guy that punched David. Not even a guy that punched David in the face a few times. Wow. Okay. That taser was all in David's mind. Trauma can do that. Okay. Your punches. Y'all still on David. Oh, Lord. Something about those. And you know what? They said if you're a boxer, though, it takes more of your strength. Okay, when you punch and miss, that takes a lot of your strength out of you. David, you got knocked the F out. No need to explain. Videos don't lie. Yes, it is so beautiful, Ray Mail. Yes, so he should receive that next week. Because y'all know, like, after the holidays, the mail picks up faster again. During the holidays, things are slowed down because everybody is trying to send it. So even the gifts we sent last Saturday, when I did the tracker, it's not going to get there until Friday. But nevertheless, he'll still get it. And I'm happy about that. Oh, yeah. My daughter's looking at Santa. They have this Santa app where if you have kids, you can pull it up and it shows Santa on the sleigh. All right. And then last but not least, what I wanted to share tonight, there was a video from Tia Ewing, and she is one of the reporters that has been reporting on Romeca. And really, Tia came out and she stated that she asked about the case, because remember, things had kind of slowed down. We were wondering, when were we going to see Holly go to jail? Okay. When was there going to be any movement with this? And so she asked about it and so forth. Hey, David. David said, I never hit the ground, knocked out. Well, we didn't see. I didn't say you hit the ground, David. But David, that guy did. David, you got to admit that was funny. Okay. I ain't going to lie. But that guy did get a swing. It looked like on your face. And you kind of backed off. Now, am I right or wrong? You had to make a choice. I thought you said you had to make a choice that it was either between you catching the case, or you protecting Los. Okay. I thought you said you went with you not protecting him. Okay. I thought you said that, hey, you didn't want to catch no case. Then you ran to your car because you was running. Now, it looked like you was backing up running, and you got in that car, and then when we saw you on live, you know, your nerves was bad, okay? You was smoking that hookah. Am I right or wrong? Just tell me, okay? Because I want to be right. Y'all silly. Looks like David was on roller. Wait, Rhonda, not on roller skates going backwards. No, wait a minute, girl. I haven't seen that. She said he was on roller skates going backwards. Okay, so Tyrese said, David, you said on the panel they have 4 tasers, as you and Ari told you to get in the car. Now it's a different story because we seen you got rocked and you ran. Oh, the cameraman was, wait, what cameraman? That caught everything? Because I know he got some better skills than that now. It couldn't have been him. Let's see. Big Keys had a zoomed in video. He didn't slow it down or show where the sheriff deputy had the taser on me, but Amora was telling on her live. Oh, okay, got it. Black Bear said meet me in the ring. Oh my gosh, that thing tickled me. Oh, she told you to get your A in the car. Okay, got you. Well, I thought you said you had to think to yourself whether you gonna get a case or not. That's what I thought. Why are they messing with Tia's job? He called air while moonwalking backwards out the way. He said, he said, F Los, because I gotta go. Not moonwalking. Okay. Oh my God. I am done. Y'all silly. David, yeah, Holly Lawyer told you to get in the car because you got that A tap. She probably felt embarrassed. Thank you, Lindsay. That old guy knock you upside your head and second. Wait a minute. Oh, David, I'm glad you got a good sense of humor about this. I'm telling you, I'm sorry. I got to pull that video up again. That was funny. He said, get your head out of here. Oh, I am tickled. Okay. Because we're trying to just see what happened. Okay. So since you in here, you can clarify some things, you know, that happened on here. So right here, we see you. Okay. We see you standing. And you over your boy. He down there. You know, he on the ground. I hope he didn't say, she said, let's see that face. I hope he didn't say he wasn't on the ground because, child, he was on the ground. Okay, hey, Karen. Then, okay, now we see you standing there. All right, let's go ahead and hit play. Okay, now you weren't going in to try to help, but somebody came and caught you off guard. See, you did that step in. Okay, we see that step in. You were trying to knock somebody out, but they caught you off guard. Somebody came out of nowhere, and they got the little lick in. Okay, now wait, hold up. Let's see here. Let me go back a little. Okay, now he got a good one in right there, and you ducked. Okay, now you should have bobbed and weaved right there. Okay, so you kind of got it low. See, his arm is extended. His is extended. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, your jacket. Did he pull your jacket? It like he kind of that jacket extended some. Let me put the. Hold on. Let me rewind and put the volume on. He pushing you. Okay, right here. He pushing you. Now, what's this move called? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it caught him off guard. What was that move called right here? He ducked. He did like he ducked. Okay. Now you backed up. You didn't come in. You got him out of here. Bam. There you go.
Hey, calm down. Hey, calm down.
That's how we were just wondering, David. He caught me in the lip. Yeah, he did. We saw that part. Shout out to Latte for the super chat. She said that we don't see 25. We don't see 25 or 9 people. He held that jacket and pocket. Like, where you going? Where you going? Y'all silly. I'm done. But, you know, hey, we are not promoting violence or anything like that. But you got to be careful. You know, don't jump into stuff. This is a lesson learned. Don't jump into fights that's not yours, okay? You never know if somebody going to catch you off guard, okay? But we're not promoting any violence or things of that sort around here. But we just want people to, you know, you got to be careful in these streets. You don't know when somebody going to jump out who got cameras ready to catch stuff. Okay, David, nobody saw you fight back. We saw you punch the air while him was down there. Okay, they said, get the F back. He knocked him into a lean to run, and he ran. Okay, that's what I see. Am I looking at it wrong? Okay, they're looking like David skating backwards. So you're saying that you don't see that deputy right there? No, I didn't see that. Okay, let me be fair. Let me go. I'm okay. You know, every time you look at something, y'all, and you see it a different angle or something, then you see more stuff. Let me look at just the deputies. I'm going to quit looking at David. Let me look at just the deputies. Okay. Let me look.
Yo, hey, calm down.
Let me look at the deputies.
Yo, hey, calm down.
Is it the one to the right? Oh, but okay. Now, David, in that moment, though, I mean, he wouldn't have been able to get you because the other guy was knocking you backwards. So I don't think he was trying to even get a direct hit with the taser. He right there, y'all. Look to the right of the screen when it plays. Okay, I see a deputy with that extended, but I'm thinking he had it up for protection of himself, if anything, because who he's shooting it at? Y'all are in action and moving. Okay, so let me pull that back up. He's going to be at the right, okay, like of the screen.
Yo, hey, calm down.
Here it comes. Okay, y'all saw that with the taser, yellow taser.
Yo, hey, calm down.
Right there. And then the deputy was moving, but he didn't have I mean, it looked like you were looking more at Los and not that deputy. You know what I'm saying? He had it out, but it wasn't clear who he was really trying to point it at because it was so much commotion happening right there. But I see what you're saying. There was a deputy with the taser right there. When David bent down to help Carlos, he got hit in the back of the head. We need the other video in view. Yes, because we didn't see that part. Okay. What type of people start fights and then want to sue? Who want to sue? I'm telling y'all. David is very, you know what? We not go down. I just be reading y'all comments. I'm at the proofread before I click on. Okay, we're not promoting violence. We promote karma. Okay. Okay, he didn't, Ari. He didn't even have a chance to jump in. Okay, that side knock, it got him off guard. Okay, but I don't know. I see the guy right there, that deputy holding it, but I don't know who he was trying to point it at because it was so much movement right there. Which person he was trying to point? He could have been trying. Let's see. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's no direct target, but he did have it out. They didn't have the tasers on you. They just had them out. That boy punched you in your face a few times. They didn't taser him. Now, that's a good point, Tyrese with the T. That's a very good point. It's like they had it up for protection. You see what I'm saying? Y'all trying to come at them. They didn't want to shoot anyone. So they had the tasers out. Okay? Yeah, I know. I haven't heard that about Sue. Okay, so so we just wanted to go back and look. Okay, I want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt and make sure we're getting it right. Okay, like he was, hey, look, I don't know what y'all doing. I'm gonna have my taser right here just in case y'all come over here for me. Okay, because you didn't have a good view now, unless it was some other stuff taking place. But it looked like he had just gotten in position right there. And if his taser was out, why even attempt to bend down and help Carlos? Because I'm like, hey, if I saw this officer, his taser is out, he said move back, I probably would have moved back. But this other guy, he did it for him. So he didn't try to taser him. He got plenty of time right there. He didn't taser him. Hey, Queen Fee. She said, nope, you looking at it. She said, you looking at it right. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. The deputy is there, but that doesn't mean don't defend yourself. Yes, exactly. And welcome everyone just coming in. Ain't no deputy. He pushed you back. Yeah, it's a deputy right there. I see what he's saying. But it's a lot of movement, and that guy pushed him back, and he stumbled back, and then he's out of view. He didn't come back and try to punch this guy. See, and then when did a lawyer tell you to move and go to your car? We missed that part because I didn't hear a lawyer. Okay, let's see. Maybe it's another video. He said the deputy walked me backwards across the street with a taser pointed on me. So I guess we don't have that video yet. Okay. She said, David, you got beat up. Just take that L. I see a taser. Let's see. Michael Jackson dance moves. Yeah, we don't have that video. Okay, we just going by what we see. Now we start seeing these other videos come out. Hey, we'll see more. But as of now, we just see you out of the view. Okay, you stumbled back, never came back to punch this man. You didn't get your lick back. I don't know who got you outside of the view. Okay. Wait, and overhand right now, David, bless your heart. Quit smoking hookah in the car, baby. It's messing with your vision and thought process. Okay. It's a man's world. Baby boy reached out and touched David. Yeah, it came out of nowhere, y'all. That came out of nowhere. That hit shocked him so hard, he thought he got hit with the taser. He thought he got hit with the taser. Oh, that fist pushed you back, homeboy. Them deputies was letting y'all rock. He kept the taser on me the whole time and said, F the other dude. So why did he keep the taser on you, though? That's what I'm curious to know. So y'all want to believe the deputy only had a taser for David. David, nobody got taser. You and Carlos just got beat up. That's it. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, why was the taser just on you? Okay, Maya said she was there. Ain't nobody chasing him or trying to tase him. He said it was out of view. Maya, did you see that part? I missed that. Oh, okay. So you're going to get the body cam footage. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see that later. Oh, yeah. I heard he said he was a boxer. That video picked up after punches were already thrown. Oh, okay. Okay. Who child? Okay, yeah. So somebody said, did you run into the courtroom? Why did you run back into the courtroom? Ain't no boxer. He got boxed up. Yes. I am tipped up. Oh my goodness. You are always supposed to be on point when you talk ish. Carlos would have been on his own. Yeah, he out on the ground. He didn't Bible weave either. Okay. But I was still. Oh my gosh. Carlos was kissing concrete and this guy became a track. Yes. Okay. I just stood back up that same deputy. Oh, okay. You had. Oh, okay. 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 Well, thank you for clarifying some things. Okay. Oh, that was crazy. Okay. Oh, he took off running. Queen Fee said he took off running. That's what I was hearing. Child, I wasn't there, so hey, I'm only going with what we hearing. We saying allegedly, and then we look at videos. We go with what we can see. And that's what we see. Until we see otherwise, hey. I mean, but at this point, I mean, do we even need proof of that? I mean, he got put in handcuffs and was taken into the courthouse, and you was in your car after that smoking on the hookah, okay, on panels explaining. So, I mean, you didn't go to jail. He lived to see another day, even though he was bruised up and all of that. Hey, okay. Let me see. I'm get to the bottom. Maya said, but I was there sitting on the car. I had to stand up because I didn't see David again. Okay. David was a victim. So why would the deputy keep the taser on the victim getting beat down to the ground? That's what I'm not understanding that part too. Like, why did he have it positioned just on him? Facts, he didn't know the video was out, exposed. That's what I said. He said that guy kept it on him. There was more to the video. He was on the ground. He said Carlos got hit in the back of the head. And child, that was it. Okay. Let's see here. Only thing he clarified is that he's delusional and a liar. But to be honest, the only part that I got some new clarification was from the taser. I had never seen the taser part, but at the same time, without other video of it, in this moment, that does not look like the officer is trying to directly taser someone. It looks like they have it up for their protection, because when the movement came, he didn't turn and move the taser towards y'all. And the other guy was still in the frame, and he never, got him. He just let it be. So I think they had that out as as an alternative to having a pow out. He had the taser out in case y'all want to just be doing a free for all, and they just have to go ahead and go out of control. Now it looks like they had also some deputies getting some of the guys off of Carlos while he was on the ground. So sometimes they have those tasers out to protect their fellow police officers as well. That while they're trying to do this, the child not trying to get them. Okay. So that could be another reason that they had those tasers out also. Queen Fee said the video showed him running. We not blind. I heard Holly mom dusted her coat off after David Banner ran into her. Carlos was curled up in a fetal position. Yep. Mm-hmm. Hey, Love Spice, Merry Christmas. I would never went to that courthouse again. Never, ever. I'll be too embarrassed. Hey, Purple Paradox. She said, oh, no, that's Jermaine said, excuses. Okay, hopefully David takes boxing lessons after that. Look, I'm trying to tell you I'm telling y'all, did we not try to tell Holly about those self-defense classes? Okay. So now people are telling David, look, take some boxing classes. I don't know how long ago you boxed or whatever. But, in cases like this, even Carlos, he has a slick mouth. He wants to fight on women. But in the time when those fists were needed, he couldn't do it. Okay, see, that's the part that gets me with guys that do this. Y'all want to beat up on women, but can't fight another man. I just don't understand that. I'm really not understanding that part. Okay, because that's when all that toughness should have came out. You know. Hey, Chi-Town, she said, man, my boy David Brown, you know, and well, your ad wasn't safe on 26th Street. You know, and Memphis get caught coming out of Division 5. Uh-oh. See, I don't know about all of that. Okay, y'all from there, so y'all know. Okay, try another chat, David. We're not buying your story. We see the video. David said, I'm coming out the bushes. Y'all not gonna keep talking about right, Miss T. He said, look, y'all gonna quit playing on my name. Okay. Hey, we just looking at the video. Okay, we're going with what we see. Why even try to defend it? It's on camera. Just take the L and be done. David, don't get the body cam footage. You're gonna make a bigger fool of yourself. And we want to see it. No, I ain't gonna lie. Let me see it. Okay, I want to see everything. But I was there is the new word. Oh, okay. When people say that, okay, it's like an insider. Got you. Shout out to Shamika for the super sticker and for being a sponsor for tonight's live. Thank you so much. Because he did it just like there wasn't 9 ninjas jumping him. It's the lies and delusion for me. Okay. Right, Rhonda. It's the comments from me, Queen. He said ain't nobody chasing him. Regardless of the taser, he got beat the F up. That's what I'm saying. Like, we focused on that part. The taser part, I mean, they didn't use it. Okay. Them sheriffs didn't care about them. They had them tasers out for. Yes, that's what I'm saying. The way it looked in that video, that officer had the taser out so that he could, in case one of them got froggy and wanted to leap that way or get with one of their boys, they were going to taser them. Okay. But see, that deputy did not have to use his taser on David because the guy jumped. That dude jumped so fast from the side. Where did he come flying from? Y'all, this guy, let me show y'all. Pay attention to how that guy just flew from the left side. He flew from the left side of the screen. I don't even know where he came from out of nowhere. Okay, let me show this one more time, a couple more times. Okay, pay attention to how I see. This is the kind of person you want on your team. Okay, you never know that they're around, but when things go down, baby, they will fly. They will fly from the left on your behind. Okay, watch this.
Yo, hey, calm down. Yo, hey, calm down.
Let me also say this part. If the officer was trying to taser you, David, another thing I just noticed, he took a step back. If they're coming towards you, that's a different story. Okay, watch his foot. Now, this matters. Okay, because if he felt like you were a threat or you were trying to harm one of his partners or things like that, he would have taken a step towards you to shoot. But he's backing up and letting this guy just do what he does. Okay, he came up out of the side left of this screen and went forward. Watch the officer how he did.
Yo, hey, calm down.
Okay, y'all see that?
Yo, hey, calm down.
Okay, so we need to see that just a few more times to see the guy just come from left field and that officer step back So that's what, we were just trying to see with our own eyes. Right, Superwoman, David, accept that L, my boy. Yes, he brought that out the backwards running. Not the backwards running man. Y'all funny. Hey, Deanne, welcome. David should have screamed out, security. Security. Okay. Well, with the 25 guys that jump on Lowe's and the 9 guys that jump David, I got to stop smoking. I see 4. I see 4 on Lowe's and 1 on David, and then he disappeared. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Queen Bee said she don't even smoke it. She confused. Hey, Jermaine, but clock that though. Okay. See, this is the same thing that happened even when Romeca got unalive. Okay. Think about this. During that particular time, okay, notice after it happened, Carlos came to his social media. Okay. He said this was the worst day of his life. Now, during that time, I feel that he was about to go with the whole narrative of what happened to Romeca. Little did he know that there was a video, Justice, there was a video out there that was starting to circulate and become viral. Okay. Once that started circulating and people found out who her baby's father was, and it was stated that he was out there with her in a neck hold or chokehold, child, they came for him left and right under that post. And he ended up taking down his whole page. Okay. See, they didn't expect that video to be out. Now, David was telling his side of this story yesterday. Little did he know, once again, there's a cameraman. Now, I don't know where all these cameramen coming from, baby. They know how to record. Now, look, this cameraman here, next time, hey, be still, okay? You are all over the place after, a show David running to the car. Like, get more of it. We need, like, more of it. And then at one point, we don't know if you were rolling on we don't know if you started rolling on the ground too, because the camera started going all kind of places. Okay. So, we need just longer footage, but thank you for this. And so then this started circulating. At the same time, he was trying to explain what happened. Okay. So that's what's like making them look like even bigger liars and so forth, is because the videos come out. And we're going to believe our eyes. Now, if there is more footage later on, okay, that we start seeing, if it's some body cam footage or somebody caught the other part of you running or not running, hey, we'll look at that too. Okay, we'll analyze that. But until then, we can only go with what's out. Like we saw Carlos being walked in, to the courthouse with handcuffs on. Okay. We saw that. We saw him going live, showing his face all, with his busted lip and the little knot on the side of his face. We're going, hey, you got beat up. Okay. So he put that out. We didn't. So now everybody's talking about the bruises and the knots that were probably on top of his head underneath that cap. We're not putting all this stuff out. We just looking. Okay. I'm getting behind him in chat. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the angle we need. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Rhonda, I'm telling you, girl, that got me tickled. Hey, Crease Conversation Lounge is in the building. Okay, welcome, sis. Hey, D Brown is in the building. Thank you for joining, sis. Open book, your calmness of your voice. Speaking on this got me Hey, I'm just being real talk. Okay, we go with what we're seeing. That's all we're seeing. Until something else comes out, what else do we go with? We can only go with what we're seeing. Okay? Those officers going to let them beat them. Okay, they will. For what they did to that family. Come on now. Them officers was like, go ahead, y'all, go get y'all some licks in. Hey, okay, like I said, we don't condone violence and things of that sort, but we do believe in you reap what you sow, and sometimes we let people get little licks in first before we try to act like, okay, all right, even if you think about, at schools and stuff, when some of these kids get into fights and one of those children, they get on everybody's nerves. Then somebody big enough to come and beat them up, and you take your time to go get help. That's what they were doing. Okay, they said, we'll take our time. We'll get some help here. We got y'all. If you get too out of hand, we got these tasers here and so forth. We got y'all back. Okay, gonna get feelings. All right, get off of them. But see, you better get used to that, because that's what they do in jail. Okay, they do that in jail too. When they get into those fights and so forth, those officers, and what they call them, they don't call them officers, they're correctional officers, I should say. They let those men get some licks in, and then they go and break it up. They be like, I bet you won't talk noise again. Okay, I bet you won't try to act tough again. And so they let them get a few licks in, like, come on, enough is enough. We got to get this under control. Okay, and so then that's when, okay, all right, come on. You go, come on, get you. We're going to take y'all on up in here because it's getting a little out of control. Okay? Those may have those knots today. may not. They may go away, or they may not. I bet you underneath that cap, if somebody hit him in the back, see, he's not going to show us the back of his head. Okay? He's not going to show us that, because if that was the spot where they hit him first, that's probably the big knot. Okay, he's probably gonna keep that cap on. He's probably been putting ice and all of that on there, but he's not gonna show us the back of his head. Or today, like someone said, see that picture, that video. Let me show y'all. Y'all haven't seen it. That picture is how it looked probably last night. But over time, okay, those bruises and things like that, they start looking darker. Okay, they start getting a little bigger. Okay, so let me pull this up. And shout out to my husband for the song selection, because I didn't know which song I was going to, play some LL Cool J, Mama Say Knock You Out. But my husband had a better song in mind. Okay, so I never heard of that song. I bet he's not gonna show it to us today. Okay, he got that cap on. I want to see the back of it. He said nothing but a beat down. Child, y'all done messed this man's dreads. I said, well, wait a second. I said, now, who's out there with hot water? I said, when I saw the picture, someone had sent me the picture, and I said, well, who is that? Y'all, I promise, I ain't even being funny. I promise you, I did not know that was that man. Okay, y'all, the last time I saw him live in those dreads, they were straight. You know how, like, if you go get like a like a what they call, like a crochet or something, or you get some of those braids. I was thinking somebody dipped his hair into some hot water and they started curling up. Y'all know how I get curly. I said, well, who made the dreads curly? I don't know what happened to the dreads, y'all. Y'all out here with some hot water making this man dreads curl up. I had never seen anything like that, because the last time he was on live, I don't recall it being curly at the ends or whatever. So I didn't know who it was. Okay, I promise you, I had to screech. I say, who is that? I thought it was an AI picture. And somebody was trying to be funny, saying this man was going to jail And I'm thinking it had something, because I'm on the road when all of this was happening. So I'm thinking, well, what happened in court? I thought something had happened in court where they found out something, some proof or something had been put out, and now they were taking him to jail. Little did I know he was out there in a fight. And then I said, well, what happened to his dread? Yeah, girl. I'm like, the dreads are wavy now. Somebody out here doing something. So, yes, y'all, it shocked me. I'm not going to lie. I did not know all of that was going to go down. Okay. Yes, that's, girl, I never heard that song. That's that song choice. Shout out to my husband for that song choice, because I never. Man, he blind. He got jumped by 25 people. Right. Okay. They said it was a good song choice. I bet next time he'll leave dance. He probably would have done better with Q. Okay. Okay. He probably, I think he would bob and weave a little faster. Okay. I think he would bob and weave. Imagine going to the gym just to get beat up. Okay. Girl, I would be embarrassed. What are his clients saying? Okay, because you're trying to teach us, you're trying to teach us how to fight and get strong and tone and things like that. And this has to be embarrassing. The people of Chicago, they would say, is that my trainer? Like, that's not good for business. Okay, getting beat up. And you are at the gym every day almost. Okay, girl, that's what I'm wondering. Is that... I don't know. It caught me off guard when I saw them curly. Okay, so I don't know what happened, Amy. He's a trainer. Y'all imagine seeing your trainer get beat up. I would ask for a refund. That's what I'm saying. Girl, I would be too embarrassed. Whoever gifted me. Oh, you know what? I forgot who it was, but one day you were a recipient. I forgot who gifted. Was it Miss J? I know one day Miss J had gifted 10 memberships. So I think it may have been her. I haven't seen her recently. He's missing locks. They at the courthouse still. Y'all silly. Ari Kari in the gym flexing but soft as cheese. Whoever he trains in the gym needs to get their money back. Right. Ooh, y'all. I am done. Hi, Shannon. Welcome. Open book, your laughter is so contagious. It's adorable. Thank you so much, Empress Awaken. Y'all got me tickled. The other content lady said he didn't have no dreads already at the top. Carlos, so he didn't have too many to pull out. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Maybe his dreads waved up from sweat or getting jumped. That's what I'm wondering. Because I thought his dreads were like straighter, Yep, it's swollen already. It looks like they disfigured Carlos's face. He don't look the same. He doesn't. Yeah, take that L. Even the missing locks got nine. They said they're gonna hold those dreads as souvenirs. That's embarrassing. Them 25 people must have been invisible. David was running saying, I got pins in my bag. Y'all silly. David, you didn't want your face to be disfigured. You took off running like a bat out of hell. Yeah, Bob, and use your wig. Carlos and David probably missing some braids. I told David the other night they were going to drop off. It's getting long and their hairline is going to recede. Ooh. Well, I think he said he's missing 2. So I said, whoever has that man dreads, y'all bring that man's dreads for Christmas or something, okay? Give that man his dreads back. Yeah, I think he would have helped, but he was provoking them though. Yep. When they get the double twist and take them loose, that's the look. Okay, got you. Oh, so do y'all think he had been trying to take them loose before court? Angel said, he put them up in pin curls for his court appearance. Angel, give me your phone. Okay. He said those ladies in pink wasn't going to look better than him. Wait a minute. Now he was trying to get the pin curls for court. Y'all see? Actually, if he washed his hair and braided it, that's how you get the crinkle. So either he was doing the pin curls or he washed it before he went to court. At this point, he can't teach me. Up at the gym, yes, and everything. Child, Shout out to Chat It Up with G for the super chat and for being a sponsor for today's live. David is funny. His locks fake. Okay, that's what it's called. Boneless dreads. I ain't never heard of it, but I don't have dreads, so I don't know about that. They were straight when he walked out the courtroom. Okay, so see, Maya was there. Yeah, she said she was there. Okay, so she said that they were straight. Now, how did we get from straight to curly? So I know he didn't have a hairdo change in between that beat up. Okay. The chat got me on the floor. Girl, me too. Let me calm it down. Because y'all know be some people that be like, oh my gosh, this is like so serious. And you're laughing in your chat. Like, just get to the point. You're laughing too much. Duh, I'm laughing at the people. Okay, y'all the one got me tickled. Let's see. I would not be thinking about my hair. He a diva. Okay, I'm telling you. You said what? Give him back. What? What did I say? I don't even know what I said. I got behind in the chat. Well, he got turned every way but loose. So oh my goodness. Pull your. Yeah.
Instead of living the presence to us at here.
Let's see. David has bionic cruise in his back. He was running like you say. Now you saying both. My braids was curly. Carlos' dress was straight. I don't know what happened. Oh my gosh. Now look, y'all, we have some missing information. What happened to the dress? First, we got some missing dreads. Now we're trying to figure out how did Carlos's dreads go from straight to curly within one butt beat down. Okay, I don't know what to call it. Altercation, turn it down, beat down, fight, brawl, whatever y'all want to call it. Child, his hair even curled up. Okay, said they got crinkled outside. Okay, happened when he was on the ground in fetal position. They out there throwing hot water. Child, or they either had some rollers or throwing some hot water. We don't know. If I was both of those clowns, I wouldn't even come back on the lives on no one's channels. Okay. Shout out to Rachel for the super sticker and for being a sponsor for tonight's live. Thank you so much. His dread for Christmas is what you said. Oh, giving back his dreads, girl. Yes, he said he lost too. I'm saying, hey, it's Christmas. Get that man back his dreads. Hold on, y'all. Not the dreads going back to the courthouse. Child, y'all, we just laughing tonight, having fun. It's Christmas Eve. You know, some people need a good laugh tonight, you know. Shelly. Hey, Ace, welcome. David probably washed or braided his hair after they got you. Wait a minute. Wait, all right, Kari. That's a good point, though. Okay, maybe by the time he got home, hey, he got that hair washed. Then put that cap on, you know, while it dried, and he decided to do a live. Hey, that's a good point. Yeah, my locks are curly also because my hair is naturally curly, but I don't know what Carlos got going on. Okay, so see, Empress Awaken said they were straight too. Let's see, when Carlos started screaming, his hair tripped out. Ooh. Okay, the way his hairline is pushed back, that was going to happen regardless. Men don't mess with keys, bro. David whole front line was missing before the fight. Oh, y'all got me tickled. My stomach is hurting. Well, we're going to see if anything comes up with these dreads, the case of the missing dreads, maybe by, the next court date, January the 7th. Maybe somebody will bring them to court. Okay. Maybe the courthouse, when they have the cleaning crew out there afterwards, maybe they found the dreads and will give them to the front desk. So, David, if you go to the next hearing, okay, check in with the front desk. Sometimes they have a lost and found area. So maybe the dreads are there. I still don't know what happened with Carlos's dreads, how they went from straight to curly. But we'll leave that alone. According to our video footage, it looked like, hey, you didn't have his back. Okay, that man got the best of you. Okay, that's according to the footage we have. Okay, he shape shifted. Okay, oh, that's what it's called, an A whipping. Okay, okay. Let's see. Shottown says, since those goofies was westbound, I should have sent them right on so my 19-year-old daughter could have replaced those missing dreadlocks. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, child. Well, Holly family talking about going to the next court case. Hopefully they don't get let in. Child. Hey, I'm trying to help them out. Go to that lost and found. Somebody probably found those dreads on the ground. That's if they didn't keep them as a souvenir and have them on their wall somewhere. Okay. We might see a picture circulating soon of two dreadlocks. If we see two dreadlocks, and particularly blonde, okay, blondish, we will know whose dreads those are. Okay. We already know. Carlos, what did she say? Carlos can go buy some more dread here and have it put in before the next court date. Okay. Not the taser got the dreads. The cleaning crew, girl, they were out there cleaning up. They decided to pick those dreads up and say, look, somebody left some dreads, turn into the lost and found. So on the next court hearing, if he chooses to go, now look, after being beat down like that, I don't think I would go. Okay, watch it on Zoom with all of us. Okay, if it's still on Zoom, tap into the Zoom. Don't put yourself in that position again. But if you decide to go to the courthouse, the next time check with the lost and found, the front desk, because they probably put it out there. If it's not, in that lost and found, it's probably going to be a picture, probably more video footage of these dreads. Okay, going around as some type of token of them beating you on yesterday. Okay. Hey, that I'm trying to help him out, Chi-Town. Okay. Get them boys some Velcro. Not some Velcro. Okay, to help them find the missing dreads. David needs some baby hair. Karen silly. Target practice dreads. Oh my God. Latae said they threw them away. Wait a minute. Messing with Holly got them in a pickle. Okay. Holly family don't want to fight and they cannot bring the weapons in the courthouse. Yeah, they're not fighters. Okay. As we could tell, a lot of them are not. In the past, Purple Paradox, I did see something going around. Chicago Most Wanted dreads. Okay. Watch out, Micah.
Oh, it's a message.
Not right now. They took them in and had them tested to match his DNA at the same. Oh, Amy. Was it intentional? Which DNA? Because didn't we hear that they were requesting some DNA, child? Did they? Did they say, oh, okay, they want to play? You get one of his, get one of his. Let's see if it matches anyone else on this crime scene. Okay. Oh, that's a good little point. Now, y'all know they don't get them dreads back. She said she heard the dreads were on eBay, not the Gorilla Glue. It don't move. It don't move no more. Okay. Look, that might be what they need. That same Gorilla Glue that girl used when she said her hair don't move no more, child, David, listen up. Tell you and Carlos, y'all go back out there, okay? Make sure you get that same Gorilla Glue, okay, that girl used, so that y'all won't be in this predicament anymore, so y'all can hold on to the dress that y'all have left, okay? Holly got David dress missing and running. Carlos is on the ground and got back online with the busted lip. Carlos needs to leave Holly alone. She bad for business. Actually, David tried to hold his boy down. It just didn't work out as planned. Okay. He did. He attempted. We can say he did attempt to go back over there. He did attempt, but it didn't go as planned. It didn't. They didn't help Carlos and David. They just stood there. They wrong for that. They didn't even try to help. That's messed up. Y'all notice when I asked David, why did he run in the courtroom? He just, you know what? Maybe he'll come back out. He probably still in the bushes. So, David, if you in the bushes, why did you go back into the courtroom? Like, okay, so did he go back into the courtroom before he got into his car? Because the next time I saw him, he was in his car smoking a hookah. So, at what point, how long did he stay in the courtroom after that? I missed that part. Let me check with my old hood across the street from the courthouse and see, did any of them go to the courthouse today? Because we got some dress. We got some dress that's on the run. Go ask them to check that front sidewalk area. Wherever they were, I don't know if that was the front, the side, or the back, but child, check that area and see if they see two blonde dreads laying out there. It's the case of the missing dreads. It is Christmas time, okay? So the courts are closed, but this may be an easier time because you don't have a lot of traffic going in and out of the courthouse. So you can go ahead and, find those dreads a little faster. Hey, ABK, welcome, sis. Thank you for tapping in. Mouth don't fight. Yes. Is there a reward for the dreads? Nope. Child, we ain't paying nothing because he should have stayed behind the car. I wouldn't have even been there. Okay. We're trying to help him out now. Look, there's no rewards. Shelly said, done. Okay. Carlos should have stuck by Q's side. I think Q would have been swinging. I think so too. David the running man. Oh my goodness. His new name is Track Star. He gonna stand by his man's side. They said the argument initially started in the courtroom. I did hear that. Yes. That's why David jumped in Holly's mother's arms. Okay, so that was the front of the courthouse. Okay. David, come back out. We need a close-up pic of you. Oh my gosh. Shout out to ABK for the super sticker and for being a sponsor for today's live. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And look, that's an early Christmas gift. Okay. Thank you so much, ABK. Let's see. Chi-Town said, I'm going to have to tell them 911. It's an emergency. Okay. David only reached for Los. His pens in his back had other plans. Stop it. He hurt and need a doctor visit and lock technician evaluation. Missing dreads. Okay, come on now. Thank you so much. What a wonderful Christmas gift. I really appreciate that. Derica said, no reward. I take food stamps. So food stamps for the dreads. Hey, Miss Elaine, welcome. Shout out to me, us. Thank y'all for tapping in. We're just kind of kicking it. We did more of the formal live part at the beginning. But, we just kind of having some fun. I know some of y'all are out shopping or wrapping gifts and so forth, kind of laughing. David said he's going to get the body cam foot. Yeah, he did say that. But I was there. Shelly said, please tap the like button. That is for free. Who y'all? So let's see. I got a few gifts I'm about to wrap as well. But I thank everyone for tapping in on today. Also, shout out to Frodo's for the coffee. I appreciate that. And thank you for being a sponsor for tonight's live as well. But shout out to all the sponsors on tonight. God bless you, because no one has to do anything. And when people do nice things, it really means a lot to me. So thank you so, so much. Also, special shout out to all the members that are lit up in green. Some of you had a surprise because, like I said, one night, Miss J had gifted like 10 memberships. So they just go all out. They're very just random. And so welcome members, new members to the open book members. Let's see. She said, baby, I laughed so hard. Me too. But David was there, then he wasn't. Okay. I guess David owns trucks. Have y'all ever seen him driving a truck? I only see him sitting in one and smoking hookah. I don't know. He went to court where he thought they would be safe. He didn't tell Carlos to start no he wasn't prepared for that. Right. I agree, Joy. I think he was prepared to go and have his back there in court. But see, I think he feels that they are cleanup people for him. Okay. See, he has no loyalty to these men. He only thinks about himself. And if his boy could have gotten hurt, in which he said he got punched in the lip over him. Okay. When it came down to it, I bet he wouldn't have been down there trying to help. He would have took off running even before trying to bend down to help. Okay. He's only thinking about himself. But he thinks that they are the cleanup men for him. They try to think of ways to get him out of stuff. And as we could tell, what just happened in this case yesterday. Okay. Now you got one being laughed at, talked about. He's saying he's running. He got hit. Could have had a whole case. Okay. He said, you on your own. Okay, I'm going home. So yeah, that's a good point. They're gonna go back to the scene and look for those dreads, right? Free DNA sample. Shout out to Melanin Queen for the super chat and for being a sponsor. She said, because Maya was there. Love her down. Shout out Open Book. Love you, sis. Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Shout out to Chatting Up with G for the super sticker and for being another sponsor for tonight's live. Welcome, Miss T, to the Open Book members. You were already family, but now you are a member. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate that. Thanks for the laugh, Open Book, and chat. Y'all had me rolling tonight. Thank you so much. Carlos made a post talking about somebody had on the Target jacket. What kind of jacket he think Holly had on in her mugshot was her coat from Walmart. Wait a minute. No, he's not trying to talk about somebody's jacket. Exactly. I agree. I think Carlos deals with people, that benefit him. Right. He has no loyalty. He don't care about those people. But they don't see it. They got to learn the hard way. He not got 2 black eyes. Nah, he not going live tonight. He'll probably post, though. He definitely got clean up, y'all. Got to give David a new job title. I don't know what his new title is. Y'all talking about he a track star, he a runner, the new running man. I don't know. I'm just saying. And then shout out to the mods, Latte and Shelly Shells that was in the building on tonight. Y'all have tickled me when I tell y'all on tonight, okay? Oh my goodness. I couldn't have gotten better cracks and jokes. But it's Christmas Eve. And we just doing some things over here, just lighten the mood. Sometimes some things are so tense, and we have our place for that. When we're serious, we're about business, we're exposing things and so forth. But then it doesn't hurt, y'all, to just relax, laugh a little, because some people need that right now. The reality is everyone's not happy tonight, okay? And so if I could bring a little joy with making y'all laugh, and y'all have definitely made me laugh, okay? Welcome, Chatting Up with G, to the Open Book members. You are already family, but now you are a member. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate that. Yes. Okay. He tried to join before, it wouldn't let me. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I'm glad that you were able to. Carlos had, okay, a big Steve Harvey shirt. He should be quiet. He had on a big Steve Harvey shirt. Oh, wow. He only going to them court hearings to see what's going on. Oh, yeah. I believe that. Definitely. Melon and Queen said, I needed this laugh. Thank you. Talking about people ain't cool, Los. You still in good folks info. Good folks get it out the mud for real, like Romeca. Yes, justice for Romeca. And y'all, let's light up the chat with pink hearts and justice for Romeca. We're going to continue to bring awareness, to highlight the details in this case, and continue to stand for justice with her family, her friends, and the community. Maya said, David, you need to call Carissa Shields. She can hear my boy. And you know what? That's who he needs to call, because she will fight for her man. Okay, child, she is ready. She just looking for somebody to fight. That's who he needed out there. Okay, get you a Carissa. Ooh, baby, because she will fight over papoose in a minute. Looking manlier than him. Okay, but we're going to leave that alone. David's next court date, stay your ass in the car. Wait a minute. Joy, girl, she said stay in the car, leave the car running. Wait a minute. Not stay your ass in the car and leave it running. He needs to be the getaway guy. Okay. Hey, that goes together. The running man, child, keep the car running. Okay, because we getting up out of here. He ran away just like they were seeing him. I am done. Okay. A murderer always stays close to the case to watch what's going on, to see what information he can get. Yep, that's true, Empress Awaken. That is so true. I agree with that. Let's see here. I'm giving out reward money for those dreads, $500 for each one. Oh, I wish I was there, because I would be looking. Okay, she said she giving out a G if you can find those two dreads. Yes, justice for Romeca. Jermaine said I needed it too. Okay, I'm telling you, it doesn't hurt. Laughter is like a medicine. Okay. It really does. Yes, justice for Romeca. But y'all, thank you so much for tapping in on tonight. Shout out to everyone that joined in. Make sure y'all try to make the best of this time. Jesus is definitely the reason for the season. He came to save us. He came to give us peace, strength, whatever it is that we need. So our focus is on that. We're going to be okay. The other things are just the cherry on top when people bless us or when we bless others. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, and I hope that everyone has a wonderful, wonderful Christmas on tomorrow. Okay? Love you all. Thank y'all so much for joining, and until next time, be blessed. It is Justice for Romeca. Love you all. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
You just flip through truth with the open book. If you felt that heat, like share and stay locked in. Another chapter done, but we far from finished. Truth on the mic, yeah, we handle business. Real talk, no fluff, just facts and fire. From the book to the block, we taking it higher. The open book, every voice matters, every lie shatters. Catch you next page.